is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Omar BYT, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the match preview of the UEFA Champions League second leg between Barcelona and Benfica, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, we are back for the second leg at home. We have already done the job away at the Stadio de Luz last week. It was hard, it was difficult, we made it hard on ourselves, but guess what? It doesn't matter, guys, because we come to the second leg with a vital win, which basically means now we have one step into the quarterfinals, right? It's baby steps, but it's a step regardless, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, guys, listen, I'm very confident coming into this game. I'm gonna talk about the lineups, the squads, and everything else, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get started, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this on all socials, guys. You guys, listen, make sure you guys smash the like, guys. It always helps the algorithm continue to grow. I'm always uploading videos every single day now. That is the new thing I'm doing now. So come on, guys, make sure you guys smash the likes and share this. But yeah, guys, Champions League second leg is already here, guys. And look, at the end of the day, Barcelona, fortunately for us, we didn't play this weekend, and it's not me being shameless, but unfortunately, yeah, due to a tragedy, Barcelona didn't play this weekend in the league, and what basically means now that the players come into the second leg basically relatively fresh, but also very motivated, because right now I'm sure it's in the players' minds, with everything that's happened this weekend, to want to bring in a great game this Tuesday night against Benfica and get the win for Dr. Moreno, guys. But yeah, listen, like I said, Barca didn't play this weekend. We've been complaining about fixture congestions and everything else with that. It's been hard on us, very difficult on us. But with everything that's happened this weekend, Barca did end up getting some rest, and I do expect that we're not gonna go full all out, because we do have a this big game this weekend against Atletico de Madrid. So yeah, I don't know what I don't think we're gonna go as strong as many people think that we might. But regardless of all that, I still think we will go strong in the game against Benfica. Now, as far as the game is concerned, I'm coming into this game very confident, but not too overconfident. I'm not gonna come into this game cocky. You understand what I'm saying, right? At the end of the day, Benfica are not a good team. I think they showed it in the first leg, right? They had everything in their hands. Like, think about everything that's happened, right? We were down to 10 men. We were not attacking them. We were not really doing anything in the game. But good Lord Almighty, these guys could not finish their dinner. It was ridiculous. Guys like Pavlidis were poor. Guys like Atrokoglu were poor, right? I think the only shining light in that game was Alvaro Fernandez, the fullback. Incredible, top player. I would love to have him at my club, man. Very good player. I remember him when he was at Granada on loan. I think he was a Manchester United player a few seasons ago. But top player, man. He was the only shining light. Everybody else was poor. And listen, it was ugly, but we got the win. And that is what matters. And now that means we go to the second leg now with now Benfica trying to get a goal. Which means now we should now go to the second leg and absolutely destroy them. I'm not going to lie. We need to make a statement. If we're going to actually win the Champions League, we need to show everyone that we are not playing around. We need to go to the second leg and we need to give them a beat down so that people can realize, okay, this Barca team is not to be played with. This Barca team is not to be joked with. If you underestimate them, you will suffer, right? And that's what we need to do. I think that Hansi Flick should go very strong. Not too strong, maybe not too strong, but don't underestimate Benfica. Like I said, it is just a one goal lead. Anything can happen. They can just come back a goal, and before you know it, it's 1-1 in the aggregates, right? So, we don't want to give them any chance. So let's go into that game and let's go very strong. Now, I believe that before the game between Barcelona and Osasuna was postponed, that Hansi Flick was planning on resting some players. I did see that apparently Ferran was going to start in the game. Could he potentially start tomorrow? That's the big one, because remember, we have a game this weekend against Atleti. Maybe Hansi Flick might decide to start Ferran Torres in the game against Benfica and then start Lewandowski in the game against Atleti in the weekend. Or maybe not. Like, I know that the manager is a big fan of Lewandowski. He always likes playing him. So it wouldn't surprise me if he started him regardless. I think, with a fit squad, I think that the key men are going to be in the team, like Yamal, like Rafinha, like Dani Olmo, who's very rested now, I'm sure. Guys like De Jong, Pedri, Araujo, Inigo. We're not going to be with Kobashi, by the way, obviously. Kobashi is not going to be in the team, but doesn't matter. We have Inigo, we have Araujo, and all of those guys there. Guys like Kunde, Alejandro Balde, Chesney, everybody is going to be in the team. The only players that are going to be missing, like I mentioned, are the players who are injured, like the Christiansens, Benal, and the Stegens, and Kobashi with a suspension. But that's really it. Apart from that, our team is basically at the best that they could be. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say we could potentially see a few changes here and there. Not too many big changes. But I think that what's going to happen is one or two things. I think that Hansi Flick might change the squad. He might decide to go brave and start Ferran Torres in the game. But if he maybe wants to secure the style and not underestimate Benfica, he might just start 11. He might just start our best 11. Now, what would I do? I will be honest, I would not be disrespectful. Like, I would realize that, okay, even though I don't rate this Benfica team, it's just a 1-goal lead. Let's go to the first half. Let's go strong. Completely batter them in the first half. If we can beat them like by 2 goals or 3 goals, basically kill the tie before the end of that first half by like a 3-goal aggregate lead, then yeah, second half, just start taking everyone off. Just like you did against Real Sociedad. Like, just do the same thing. Just take all of the key players off. And basically, it doesn't matter what happens. Maybe Benfica might play a little bit better in the second leg. Maybe they might get a few goals. Maybe they might get a goal. But let's just go out there and just get the win. Because I'm going to be very honest. As far as this game against Benfica is concerned, looking at the game that we're having this weekend, I'm not really interested in how we beat Benfica. Now, don't get it twisted. I want us to be very convincing, right? I don't want to give them an opportunity, a shot. But I am not trying to do it. But I feel like when it comes to the team, right, I'm willing to take any kind of win, just as long as, we don't overplay the key players. Because like I said, we have a big game. But still, regardless, I am not underestimating Benfica. I'm not underestimating any team in the Champions League. That is the one thing that we cannot do. Do not underestimate anybody. Underestimate people at your own peril. But as far as we're concerned, we should go out there, go strong. I think that as far as squads is concerned, I think that the squad I would personally pick, I would pick Chesney in goal. I would bring a backline of Araujo and Inigo, because that was a defensive rock in the first leg. It's going to be a defensive rock in the second leg for sure. I expect to see Kunde. I know people are kind of being critical with Kunde, but I feel like it's a little bit harsh. I'm sorry. But regardless, you know what I mean. Kunde with Alejandro Balde. Midfield. Should we keep De Jong in this midfield? I'll be honest, I'll probably bench De Jong in this game and start Casado. So I'll probably play Casado and Pedri in the midfield. De Jong, I'll keep him out for the game against Atleti. Maybe that's what Hansi Flick could do. Now, personally for me, I would like to see Casado play, but then again, I would rather see Casado play against Atleti because I feel like he does more defensive work than Frenkie de Jong. You understand what I'm saying, right? So if he decides to play de Jong, I would have no problem with it as long as Casado starts in the weekend. But yeah, I would start Casado in this game. Pedri, Dani Olmo in the 10, and then we have Yamal, Rafinha. And for me, I would pick Ferran Torres as the number 9. But it's very debatable. But yeah, listen, as far as that's the lineup, I think will win us the game against Benfica for sure. Now, as far as scorelines is concerned, I'm going to go big. I don't really care. I'm going to go big. I'm going to go Barca 4, Benfica going to get a goal. You know what? No. We have a defensive rock right now. I'm going to trust my defense. I'm going to trust my goalkeeper. So yeah, 4-0, guys. We're going to beat them 4-0 in the stadium, in the Olympic Stadium in Barcelona, guys. Let's go out there, get a 5-0 aggregate lead, and just prepare, guys, for the quarterfinals. But let's not make it too hard on ourselves, right? Let's just go out there and be professional and get the job done for the big game this Saturday. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and like I always say, whenever we end these streams, guys, Visca el Barça, Visca el Catalonia, and peace, you guys. Take care.